I'm Doris. I'm here to share with you about market updates. Today we're going to check about the Goldman Sachs new report about its expectation of Fed. So it expects the Fed to start cutting interest rate in the second quarter of next year and will not raise interest rates once again this year. Even though there have been speculations about whether the Fed will raise interest rate in its September meeting, the Goldman Sachs still kept a positive and optimistic view of the Federal Treasury percent. And economists such as Han Jesus and David Miracle wrote in a note that the reason for the downward revision of the forecast was that the funds rate would normalize from restrictive levels once inflation moved closer to target. Currently, the Goldman Sachs team expects a rate to cut begin in the second quarter of 2024. The Federal Open Market Committee, which set interest rates, is not expected to raise rates again next month, and concluded at its November meeting that core inflation trends have slowed enough to make an eventual rate hike unnecessary. Last week's data shows that the U.S. inflation rose 3.2% year-on-year, lower than expected, and the core consumer price index, which excludes energy and food costs, rose 4.7% year-on-year. The Goldman Sachs team writes that the funds rate is expected to eventually stabilize at 3 to 3.25%. Guy Spier, a well-known value investor in the U.S. who considers himself a Buffett protege, said in an interview that he does not own Nvidia stocks because the stock price is too expensive now. The price matters, but Nvidia is overpriced in its valuations. And in terms of investing, we don't want the best stocks because they somehow have no room to grow. And Nvidia's valuations are nosebleed. And so he chose to stay away. Spears calls himself a faithful protege, a legendary investor Warren Buffett, who photographed Buffett's charity launch in 2007 with another prominent investor, Monish Pepperley. He currently manages the $350 million Aquamarine Fund, a name inspired by the Buffett partnership in the 50s. The fund was established in 1997 and has returned 9% annualized since then. The higher than S&P 500 8.2%, the MSCI World Index 6.9%, and the FTSE 100 3.6%. Fueled by optimism about artificial intelligence, Nvidia shares have soared 190% this year. Nvidia may be excellent, but for the price, I don't think it's great, Spear said. Buyers aware. He revealed that he has only one chip stocks in the portfolio, Micron Technology, one of the world's largest memory chip makers. It is an industry that is consolidating, he said. There's really only 4 competitors. CapEx and technology development have slowed to a certain point, and I think these companies will find a way to get a stable, if not growing, profit pool from the growth in chip demand, Spear said. He says that the competition for memory chips is likely to decrease. In terms of memory chips, it'll be a stable profit pool that provides something very important for all computing, and that is memory. The profit pool will be shared by existing participants, which may be further integrated. That's all I have for today. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next episode.